go. All right. So listen, so I was speaking with a nurse practitioner today, and I was telling her about the summit, and she said her response was, when I became a nurse practitioner, she's like, I never intended on working for someone, which she said, my plan is to have my own practice. She said, so I love what you're doing for nurses. And the Health and Wealth Expo, I'm a nurse, so of course my target audience is nurses and healthcare professionals. But I always like to put a reminder out there that anyone can really gain from attending the Health and Wealth Expo. We attend conferences, and we attend 2 and 3 day conferences, and we make time for that, right? And when it comes to building something that's going to be your own, we should make time for the same thing, right? Not just going to a conference because our job is sending us. Go to a conference because this is going to be personal and professional development for me, right? Like for you, right? Because it starts with you. And that's our theme for the Health and Wealth Expo. It's really about it starting with you. It starts with you building a legacy of health and wealth. And how you do that is through uh, that's Rosie. Don't mind her. Um, but how you do that is by getting into the right rooms, right? When you look at the traditional career paths for healthcare, for nursing, they're just no longer enough for nurses. When you look at the burnout, when you look at the layoffs, when you look at limited advancement, so you have to ask yourself, what is the advancement? And it depends on what your goals are. If your goals are to be a CNO, then that's your ceiling, right? Your advancement depends on where you're looking to go, but then that's your ceiling. What if you can advance or invest in yourself where there wasn't a ceiling? And entrepreneurship does just that for you. If your goal is to work in a cath lab, then that's your ceiling. Nothing wrong with any of these things that I'm naming. Please, please, please understand that. It just really depends on what your ceiling is. And if you're happy where you are, I want you to stay where you are. But I just want to open up the opportunities that we're not taught, right? We're not taught about. There's a whole new world out there with things that we can do. There's a whole other platforms that we can really tap into. And this is how the Health and Wealth Expo Live Summit is designed. It's really designed to be able to give you the opportunity to tap into those platforms. And I'll give you an example. We have a suite of basically services that you would need to start your own business. So there's going to be workshops on business plans. There are going to be workshops on marketing. There's going to be workshops with an HR consultant. And you guys may have heard me talk about these things before, but it's just to help you keep in mind what's all going to be there. Like it's almost like an at your service summit. And again, our summit is rooted in addressing that leadership support, addressing that mentorship, and giving you that guidance that you're going to need to be able to be successful. And that's what it's about. So you're not coming just to be inspired and hear other people's stories or hear other people tell you, like what you need to do or what they did. You're coming to be educated and empowered and actually leave with something. And I'm going to get into a little bit about the pitch competition because I don't think I've talked about that a lot. And the pitch competition is your chance to win money to invest in your business, basically, right? And the thing about the pitch competition, we're really looking at three things. So we're focusing on you knowing your numbers with your business. That's going to be a huge part of it. So knowing your numbers and what problem are you solving? So if you're going to be, your registration is your entry to the pitch competition. but what problem are you solving with your business? So that's what we want to know. And for those people who have registered, you are going to receive this information of what the pitch compensation looks like, what the criteria is going to be, and what the judges are going to be looking at. So basically, what knowing your numbers, what problem are you solving in your community, and then just how you're able to present it. So your presentation. So that's the criteria of what we're going to be looking at for the pitch competition. And it's really that simple. And like I said, you can win a prize towards your business, towards resources, whether it's payroll, whether it's marketing, whether it's a piece of equipment that you've been wanting to get for your business. This is your opportunity to do just that. So I'm going to stop there for now, just to give you some thought. I mean, this I call it a summit, but it's really truly an exclusive opportunity. It's an exclusive opportunity for you to learn from industry experts who are going to be pouring into you, showing you how they went from 0 to 6 figures, right? And removing that ceiling, because a lot of us, we place a ceiling on us and we don't realize, and it's no one's fault. It's just that we're just not taught certain things in healthcare. We're just not taught certain things in a traditional setting. So it's no one's fault, but it's removing that ceiling. So we want to remove that ceiling and give you extreme opportunity, and just believe in yourself and bet in yourself. You have to, because that's how you're going to remove that ceiling. So I'm going to leave you there for now. You can register at healthandwealthexpolive.com. Again, that is healthandwealthexpolive.com. And hopefully I'll see you at the summit. All right, guys. So I will see you tomorrow.